I love the national team.
Yes.
But listen, man, it is high time that we question the coach that we have.
Facts.
This man them has no tactical nous in him. Nothing. No nous, no whatever. I don't think he has the ability to lead this team to where... And he can prove me wrong. That's the onus is up to him to prove me wrong.
Yes.
One, he's tactically inept. He's never set up the team in such a way that we know how to play.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, man, when I watch Harambee Stars, we look like a low-budget Manchester United.
All right, welcome back to another episode of The Wildcard. My name is, of course, Brian Waudo. And today, from the red corner, the Jabroni Slayer, the ultimate needle mover, representing the millions and the millions of Arsenal fans, taking from a 2-week hiatus on the show. Nyaash is back.
Yes, I'm back, man. What an introduction.
I don't like where this is going.
In the blue corner.
Respect yourself.
No, in the blue corner.
Don't forget.
In the blue corner, an elite MC.
Champions,
a talented sports pundit and influencer in the 254. Representing the champions, but here at the Wildcard, we know him. Here at the Wildcard, we know him as a former Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Man like Lotan, how are you, man?
That's not me, man.
No, come on now.
That's not me, man. I want, again,
Evidence is there.
I always come back to this show and say the truth.
Yes.
Which camera do I look at? This one, yeah?
Yes.
I have never supported Arsenal.
Okay, fair enough.
Took on evidence for
Look at me, man.
Kalatan.
I listen, I know the director's going to try and be smart about this episode. I'm calling his BS right now.
Yes.
I can send him pictures of me in West Ham.
Yes.
In Blackburn shirts. So I have enough shirts to go around.
Even Orlando Pirates.
I have Orlando Pirates. I have so many shirts. So you can't come here and accuse me of supporting a club.
Evidence iko kwa karatasi. We have seen it before. There are a million of pictures, like he said.
Yes.
So we all know where he
After the jail said it wasn't me.
At the end of the day, evidence Nyaash amesema tuko nayo, and as serious as it is, remember this episode has been brought to you courtesy of SportPesa. Now, this coming up weekend, there's a big fixture, Chelsea versus Liverpool, and this week...
Well, that's a big game?
Yeah. The question of the week for you guys is, who scored the winning goal when Chelsea and Liverpool last met in the Carabao Cup final? Type up your answers in the comment sections. Otherwise, my man them, how have you guys been, man?
Easy busy, bro. Easy busy.
It's lonely at the top.
Yeah, it's very much lonely at the top.
No,
You
you're
can't
not
say the
top.
same.
Yeah.
Are you at the top?
Okay,
No, you're not
because
at
of
the
the
top,
agenda, yeah.
Liverpool is at the top. Liverpool is at the top, guys. Liverpool is at the top.
Yeah.
And United?
We are not focused on United.
But the bottom. I've been eating well. Seeing the cases that Man City are kind of dwindling against Premier League, international break as well, seeing what Kenya is doing. It's been a nice break.
City out here fighting for Wanyonge.
Wanyonge again.
City out here trying to save the game.
Yes.
From the Red Cartel.
Which red cartel?
From the Red Cartel.
Yeah, speaking of cartels,
Yes.
I think the best place to start is with Nyaash's favorite team in terms of international football.
Absolutely.
Seleção or Seleção?
Seleção,
I
yes.
said it right.
Yes.
Okay, of course, over the international break, news has broken out that the Brazilian president, Lula da Silva, he recently met with the president of the Brazilian Football Confederation and has proposed to select only players who play in Brazil for the national team. Essentially, Vini should not be called up.
Yeah.
Rodrigo should not be called up. Eda, Paqueta, Gabriel Magalhaes. Hataki hawa itu.
No, there's one name you didn't miss.
Which one?
Gabriel Martinelli.
Huyo na Anthony.
No. Martinelli and Anthony are not the same bracket. They're not. But that's absurd.
No, but they deserve it.
No.
100% deserve it.
I think it's great.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
This man them have made Ronaldinho stop watching football. they absolutely deserve it.
Because since 2002, what have the Brazilian national team done?
Take those guys off and they're not qualifying for the World Cup at all. If they did
Neymar
that
couldn't
before,
get them there,
who
if
said-
Vini is also not getting them there.
these guys will just be playing Copa America and that's it.
But listen, their goal is not to get to the World Cup. It's actually
it's the goal.
To win it.
And they figured out Martinelli is not the solution.
How do you get to win the World Cup when you're not in it? You first have to qualify.
And that's what the president is saying. Nyaash, we will stand the risk, we'll take the risk of not going to the World Cup. As long as
Martinelli is not
Gabriel
there.
Martinelli is not on that bloody flight.
Is Savinho Brazilian?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Oh, so that's another guy.
That's how we miss it.
So listen, so Savinho is a brand new crop of Brazilians that are trying
Come on.
Listen, Savinho is the only...
Wait, are you saying Martinelli has been there? Like all along?
Martinelli
Martinelli is 22 years old.
Martinelli has no Brazilian blood in him.
And Savinho does?
Yes, Savinho can dribble.
Was he called up?
Yeah, he was. He actually gave an assist. Martinelli, can he dribble?
Yes, he can.
Against who?
Against two defenders.
He has
of course.
Name one.
He has never beaten a one man. He's never beaten a guy 1v1.
No, he has many
And
times.
it's Brazil number 11.
I think
is not
for
a Martinelli agenda.
No, for Martinelli.
This is not a Martinelli agenda.
No,
Is he not
for
Brazilian?
Martinelli, it's the same bracket as Doku.
I don't-
Let us check the age of the right back.
Whoa.
Martinelli.
First of all, how many goals has Doku contributed this season?
Yeah,
I don't
he just
care
gave an
about
assist.
assist.
Exactly. That's
Yes,
it.
yes, yeah.
That's it.
Martinelli
Yes.
is the John Avir of Brazil.
Hey, wait. Pause, Kwanza. Oh, the agenda was...
Yes.
Oh, the agenda here is Martinelli, clearly. But your question was not about Martinelli.
Yes. Do
Your
you think they could do anything now?
I don't think they do. I could get what the president is trying to do.
Yes.
Give the guys who are, playing the local leagues more game time as well. But you need to infuse with these European guys who have, they play in Europe. They are more experienced as well in the highest of stages. I mean, leagues are American. There's a quantity. They appear in the Club World Cup, which we have never featured in. But I don't think they have enough guys to take them to the World Cup. They shall be missing out from the World Cup.
Will they even win a group game?
I think they would, man. I mean,
Itakuwa tu Copa America, bro.
when you look at Copa Libertadores, I mean, some of the best teams are obviously from Argentina and Brazil.
Yeah.
And some of the people that add a lot of spice in the Brazilian and obviously the Argentinian team are, of course, local boys and local players, local lads. So I think they need to give them and it's not bad.
And it's not like they're not given.
Because
It's not like they're not given when they're calling up the teams. They are given.
I think, and I'll bounce to this off what there's a rumor that's just come out about Mbappe saying that he wants to focus on Ballon d'Or 2025. That he's telling the France national team that Jideki,
I want
games is
important
serious.
games,
Hizi
yeah.
games za kina tunaplay against Haaland, sijui Macedonia, sijui nini. Hizo staki. Mi niite games za maana.
Akicheza against Kai Havertz, yeah.
And again, essentially, that's how players want to treat the national team. They want to treat the national team as an auxiliary so that I can make the next tournament. It's not because of the qualifiers. It's
Yes.
about the next tournament.
Yeah.
And that's why I think they don't give 100%. Look at Bukayo Saka.
Pulling his favorite dance move.
My man saw the Greek gods. He was like, let me leave with my head up. Limpopo.
No. He didn't leave.
At the next day, and we know
Was right there.
this weekend, game ya kwanza ya Arsenal.
Atakuwa hapo, forefront.
Look,
Number.
it's not our fault that Likali chose not to pick him again. That's not our
No,
fault.
he's gone home. He's actually gone
Yes,
home.
Likali is the one who let him go.
Yeah,
Likali is the guy who let him go.
Because Limpopo, tukiangalia scan, hakuna kitu, lakini anaumwa.
But if you're throwing agendas then, do you know Declan Rice has the same number of goals for England as Phil Foden?
That's fine, man.
It's not fine.
That's fine,
A
bro.
DM and a forward. They cannot be in the same bracket.
That's fine, bro.
What is Phil Foden doing? Since he started getting called up in the English team, what is he doing?
If you want
How you having the
agendas,
same number of goals as a DM?
if you want agendas, Josko Gvardiol has as many goals as
We're
Gabriel
talking about the
Jesus.
national team here.
Don't sit here and
We're
answer.
talking about the national team
Listen,
here.
I can go on and on.
Why are you fixing these things? Anyway, I think for me, not having to call up guys like Vini Jr,
Yes.
guys like Martinelli,
Rodrigo. No, Martinelli.
Martinelli, that's at your own risk. Magalhaes. If you want to qualify for the World Cup, you have to have these guys there. As much as you want the guys to be called up in the local teams, Nisao, infuse them in the whole call-up that
But
you
what
do.
if the players themselves don't want? Because what's the point of me playing a Nations League game
But you're
when I
playing
want to
World
win
Cup
the
qualifiers.
Euros?
I thought Saidi wanted to the World Cup qualifiers at South America.
Seleção, they are playing qualifiers.
The one we're
yes.
talking about here. Yeah, if Seleção, I think wanacheza games mingi sana by those South
Yes.
American teams for the World
Yeah.
Cup qualifiers. If you at all you want to play in the World Cup, you have to have these guys there. If you want these guys who are playing in the local leagues to be exposed at the World Cup, you have to qualify fast. How do you qualify when you're not having them in?
Listen, may I stand with the president? That president.
That president, what's the way president interfere in the local running of football? FIFA atapiga
I stand with that president.
Strike that president, by the way. And Infantino, what's the name of the FIFA
Gianni
president?
Infantino
Yeah,
needs
do the
to
thing,
intervene.
bana.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, it must be nice. I wonder how we went from Brazil all the way to Sijui Foden versus Rice.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Anyway, me, I
amazing.
can't relate because I'm not in a title race. But
course.
anyway, moving on.
Sit back.
Moving on, there's one specific reason I was very happy. Yeah, I was very happy that Lotan came to the show. But before I tell you that reason, I want you guys to go onto your phones right now. M-Pesa pay bill number is 955-100. All you need is 99 bob, and the account number is your own personal phone number. Right now, the SportPesa mega jackpot sits at over 380 seats.
Listen, I've been trying, man.
I've checked the app right now. So
I've been
that
trying.
graphic has just improved. It's at over 386 million. Can you imagine what you do with that money?
In 2 weeks, may grow by 60 million, bro. 'Cause
Already
time I was
last
there,
week,
it
the
was
20 million midweek jackpot went.
Yeah.
Watu wanakula pesa huku.
Life-changing money, man.
I swear down. That's fantastic.
I think, Lotan, if you get that money, you'd use it to pay off Firat, to get him off the Kenya national team.
Don't get me started. Is that my cue?
Please do. Please do.
We genuine and I'm Kenyan. First of all, let me confirm. Before they tell me I've worn an American jersey before. So I'm Kenyan. I love the national team.
Yes.
But listen, man, it is high time that we question the coach that we have.
Facts.
This man them has no tactical nous in him. Nothing. No nous, no whatever. I don't think he has the ability to lead this team to where... And he can prove me wrong. That's the onus is up to him to prove me wrong.
Fact.
Yes.
One, he's tactically inept. He's never set up the team in such a way that we know how to play.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, man, when I watch Harambee Stars, we look like a low-budget Manchester United. And I'm doing this with a lot of respect to Manchester United because all we do is try and get the ball as much as possible to, what's his name? Olunga.
Yeah, the striker.
Olunga has been reduced to be like Haaland. My man touches the ball 5 times in a game. Why? And we have good carriers of the ball, man. We have great center midfielders.
Austin Odhiambo,
all the guys,
Dadas.
Dadas.
Yes.
We have the Anthony Ba, Akumus.
Yeah.
But we have no ability to handle the ball. Against Cameroon, what was our percentage?
Oh, my God.
31%, man.
Yeah.
On the ball, man.
That's
It's terrible. Again, we are going away. Let's just play like Arsenal. Haram.
Set piece and see. Focus on corners.
Let's just play like Arsenal.
Seriously.
It doesn't watch Arsenal,
Embed
this
the
guy.
dark arts. Embed the dark arts.
Buddha,
And don't get beat.
Let's just do black magic.
Yeah.
Black ass is America. This is black magic. Just park the bloody bus.
Yeah.
Listen, if we lost a game 2-1,
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I would have said, you know what? We tried.
Yeah.
4-1.
It's crazy.
Listen,
But,
Onana was looking at Matasi and goes like, wow.
I thought I was bad.
There's people who's worse than me.
Like, bro.
But at the end of the day, I think from Lotan's perspective, I get where you're coming from. You're like, I'm looking at the rankings. Cameroon, of course, are 53rd on FIFA rankings.
Yeah.
But we are 102nd, Namibia 105th, and Zimbabwe are 124th.
Yeah.
Surely we should be comfortable enough going into these games.
Absolutely.
Yet every game looks like a banana skin.
I think for me, if you don't qualify for AFCON, he gets fired.
Listen,
Straight up.
if he doesn't win the next 2 games, he needs
Because
to go back.
at the time of recording, they haven't played yet. They're
Yeah.
playing later on tonight.
I don't think we win. First of all, I mean, okay, if he sticks to the lineup he did against Cameroon, why do you even experiment away from home against Cameroon, bro? This is not Namibia.
But I'll give you a better caveat. Every time I've come here, Ten Hag out, you guys have told me call out the players as well. Joseph Okumu, turn up for your team. You are keeper. You are Kenya police goalkeeper.
Yeah.
It's the national team
You just had a
goalkeeper.
bad day.
No. Matasi ana move ni kama mtu anataka kusalimia. Anataka salamu huyo jamaa.
Hizo brown envelopes.
Look, even Matasi starting, when he played against Namibia, he didn't start. He didn't start when he played against Zimbabwe. Why is he starting? Why is Onyango playing as a winger? Onyango ni midfielder. Why is he playing as a winger?
Question the players, Lotan, as well.
I'm not
I
gonna
think this goes down to the coach.
Exactly. I'm not going to question Onyango, who's told to play as a winger. Listen, that's an instruction you're giving, man.
Why can't he implement the coach's tactics?
No, come on, man. That's not your strength.
Why was Abu
Nika
Omar?
kucheza Anthony Carr striker.
Why was Abu Omar dropped?
Why?
Why was Kenneth Muguna dropped?
Brian Omondi, the goalkeeper.
Do you understand? So I want to know what he thinks about. There's rumors, and this is unconfirmed. So I'm just a guest on this podcast. So if it's somebody you're going against, is the podcast, not me. Unconfirmed rumors, that this man them is allegedly busy trying to sell players.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Oh, he's here on such a mission.
He's here on such a mission, man.
He's scouting.
Yeah.
We have a scout
But
for
then
manager.
why are transfers failing, Basi? Why are the transfers failing? For example, like Omala. That's a rumor still. That's down to a rumor.
I mean, who took Omala to Lebanon?
But I think
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't say nothing.
Oh,
It's
God,
alleged.
yeah.
It's alleged.
I didn't even mention a name.
Rumors.
Yeah.
I didn't even say it's a rumor.
Umesema
I said
tu-
your guess is as good as mine.
I think what I hate about the 4-1 loss, first of all, besides the howler by Matasi.
Yes.
Because I think there was the second and third goal was pure howlers. From
No,
Matasi.
second and fourth.
Second and
Because
fourth.
the third was the Mbeumo tap. That was
Bema.
class.
Oh, I thought that was the fourth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those 2 goals were just howlers from our defensive side of things. I thought would have kept it like 2-1. because now we're making it 4-1. Now all of a sudden, we might even lose this thing out of goal difference.
Coming from what you guys are saying, if we lost 2-1, we praise Firat and we take it because it's Cameroon.
We don't.
But the fact that we lost 4-1, we're now telling him, go. See, it's the player's fault that we lost 4-1.
No, it's the manager.
Come on.
It's the manager,
Is
bro.
Matasi being told to go for the ball running like Limpopo?
Why are you changing our working formula? Brian Omondi as the goalkeeper was working. Why are you changing it?
Listen, I've done research on this man. I think there's nowhere where he's won more than 4 games.
Well, consecutively.
His previous record at Moldova?
As Moldova, he never won a game.
11 games, 2 draws, 9
2
losses.
draws, 9 losses.
And you said fit to give him a job. When are the elections again?
I want to talk to the FKF president. Your Excellency Nick Mwendwa. I think I can do the job. At least I'll pick the better players.
And put them in their
And
positions.
put them in the right
Tactics
positions.
is where you draw the line.
I play football manager. I have an idea of what to
You
do.
played football even at Daystar. Kwa vumbi, ulikuwa una-
I was a proper centre back.
We just have to watch out in terms of, Kifikani mambo ya fraud. We can't trust the guy. He sympathizes with guys who do fraud. So
At least be
I don't
good
know.
at your fraud.
Be good at something.
Be good at
Unakufa
something.
nayo.
and have money at it.
Anyway, hopefully by the time this episode airs out, the Kenyan national team has at least dragged out a result against Cameroon.
Just-
in
just
Uganda.
don't get beat.
At least.
Yeah, must
At
not
least,
lose
man.
game.
No. Get beat. Just don't get clattered.
But getting beat
Acha
won't be
to draw,
anything
man.
new.
No. Getting beat is not new. And listen,
What if it happens this way? They beat Cameroon later on tonight, and then the Namibia and Zimbabwe game, they fumble.
Yeah, but that's typical.
Yeah, he gets
Firat.
fired. He gets fired, nevertheless.
Hi.
Yeah, we should. I mean, tunataka tu number 2, bro. That's all we need.
Demanding for AFCON, unexpanded AFCON, is it too hard?
But so what's the point of going to AFCON and losing all the group games next
Just
year?
go there.
Let's go first. You're
Let them
there.
go kwanza.
Imagine
Bora
Tanzania
umenusia.
go, Uganda go, then we don't show up. What are we doing, man?
You never know.
Okay, as long as Firat is out, man, I'm all for it. As long as you want the country to play good football,
Yeah.
fair enough. Another thing that's out latest, of course, is the SportPesa Facebook page. Look at that there. I mean, look at the profile, the background, everything. The posts,
Nice.
about, mentions. Ukienda pale utapata predictions zangu. You know mine are never predictions. They're always spoilers every week.
Might have to put a sensor on that one.
Ukienda pale utapata
Asterisk.
videos za Stivo representing SportPesa all around the country as he's moving around.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, all you can get with the SportPesa Facebook page, it's simply right there.
Yeah.
No difficulty about accessing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, another thing that we haven't touched on is, of course, a new set of rules set to grant the EPL.
Oh, really?
The game's
Yeah.
gone, man.
Are you
The
sure
game is
Man City
gone.
will not take this to the court?
It's
The
been
game's
reported
gone.
that they will be implemented starting from next season.
Is illegal?
Oh.
It is rumors. It is because sisi tunajua kama ni legal ninyi hamwezi pateka.
Is it legal?
Kama ni vitu legal ninyi hamwezi
wako
pateka.
ndani. Vitu illegal is
Ninyi
where they
hamwezi
thrive.
pateka.
Yeah.
So of course the first rule is of course halftime interviews with players or coaches.
Okay.
The second one, interviews for players who are subbed off, and the third one is dressing room broadcasts. You can imagine Limpopo trying to talk after.
He's
you know,
never subbed off.
No, Limpopo always gets subbed off.
When?
at the 70th
Oh, like
minute.
now Arsenal can do that. Oh, goddamn. There's a time you are telling us we can't take off Saka. Now it's a problem if you're taking him off.
What, please call me for an episode where we just talk about Arsenal. I
Yeah.
think
You
this
will attend
international,
vizuri.
this international break is curtailing me a little
4th
bit.
December.
Don't
But
worry.
anyway,
Is that too far?
what do you make of these new rules? Because I think we are trying to Americanize.
No, I think it's fine.
EPL
because
football.
If you watch La Liga, who I think have the best
Content.
content when it comes to football, I think it's just the language that's probably the issue. But if you look at La Liga, phenomenal. I mean, the content and how they do halftime shows, how they analyze. I think we can bring that to the Premier League. That's probably the only thing that we're missing in the Premier League. And sometimes we just want to see the raw emotion of the game.
Yeah.
I mean,
But they have halftime shows.
I
I mean
mean-
halftime interviews.
I mean,
No,
think
they
about
don't.
think no, they do. They
have
have
halftime interviews
halftime interviews
from the players or
as,
coaches?
as players walk off.
Oh, okay.
They get how was the first half? They say it was difficult, etc.
Oh.
and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just thinking a situation where Arsenal's 1-0 down at Anfield and they need to defend themselves, and it's a dodgy penalty, and then
you try interview Arteta at halftime.
and then Adeta does that thing for Chile.
It's embarrassing.
Embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing.
Umeona mtoto amepigwa machozi tu.
Hiyo gasp of air ni kama anaenda kudezi.
At least he's eloquent, unlike some other managers. But
Disgracia.
What are you trying to say?
no, I'm just saying some other managers, they should not even be interviewed. Imagine Tenag at halftime wakiwa 3-0 down.
The trophies. The FA Cup is
he
important.
can't even say a fucking word. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I would like maybe to see more about the
the dressing
cameras.
room.
Yeah, those ones. Yeah.
Unaweza imagine Saka akiwekwa ngumi juu alihata pena.
No, we don't do that there.
Magaleza anaweza mwanga ngumi vibaya sana.
No, but unajua Teta ni yule mswa kudraw. Nakumbuka ile.
Atachora ma love heart.
Na kuweka
Awambie we are together.
This is the destination.
At least you can do that. What does Tenag do? Atuye on a backroom nini yake.
Yeah, but
there were rumors that in the Villa game there were leaks that the camera. So I'm waiting to see.
Was there audio?
Yeah, there was an audio leak. So I'm waiting to see what was said in the dressing room after. Yeah,
but
it was before the game.
I think they were preempting he might get sacked. So
they wanted the feel.
Yeah, the audio would have worked.
If he was sacked.
Oh goddamn.
Anyway, Ineos are just lying to us all over the place.
Ni vetu saa shida atakuwa tena gata kwa job hiyo time.
No, I want him to stay.
You might want, but
Jim Ratcliffe will have something else to say.
Boldy for Boldy.
but nasikia nani alisema he's going for 1 year hiatus. GS Gareth Southgate. We all know he's a heir successor for.
No, he was never going to succeed. He was never going to take over.
Ratcliffe likes the guy.
Bro, this guy got relegated with Middlesbrough in 2009.
That's a long time ago.
The man is not used to.
Those are the years Man City are getting.
The guy is not used to week in week out football.
Those are the years Man City walikuwa pigwa bao nane.
Not work in club football.
Those are the years Man City. That's a long time ago.
Right now, even Southgate gets the Arsenal job. He relegates you guys. Hawezani.
First of all, he doesn't get the job, but still, even if he does, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
It would be nice to have Pickford as Man United number 1.
Manze. Man United was not on the list of.
Yeah,
it was not on the list of topics today.
So they have to implement at least one of the three?
At least one of the three. So if
Every
match week 1, you use a dressing room broadcast, match week 2, you'll probably have a halftime interview. And then match week 3, interview for the players that are being subbed off.
I don't mind it, man.
Pep atakuwa bado ama atakuwa shawatoka?
Pep is there for a while.
Oh yeah?
I'm a signed contract.
Oh, he's extended?
I'm a signed. No,
You'll get a 2-year
I'm a signed.
Oh, shit.
I think we're getting a 2-year extension.
Goddamn. So, wait, is that happening in the Championship or is it just the Premier League?
No, Premier League. I don't know if it's
Premier League. So atakuwa relegated already. It's unfortunate, man.
I know how una feel because now you'll be number 2 for 5 years in a row now.
This one is me directing this conversation to Austin. The day those judgments are made, ship me here. Let's shoot an episode. Then. I'm ready.
I will be here.
I'm ready.
Utakuwa hapa.
Your day judgment, the verdict has been cleared.
Yeah.
You want to be here.
I want to be here.
Kwa sure utakuwa unataka kufamiliarize with the Championship, League One.
You will not believe.
That
you will not believe.
That you'll go to League One.
No. You will not believe.
That mtaenda League One.
We've beaten the Premier League twice already.
No, twice aje.
Sasa ni kukanya.
UEFA ndo mlipiga.
Tumeshinda.
UEFA ndo mlipiga.
Tumeshinda the establishment twice. Sasa ya mwisho
kwanza
kanyaga shingo.
Bado unapumua,
I don't think you survive, bro. But yeah, we'll be here for.
Alafu kidogo Chiki Megisteran, head of Premier League CEO.
Kai.
We are talk about the ameona the signs. Left.
No, kwambia
but pia Yadi Berada aliwatoka. Wanaona the signs. They can see the signs.
They can tell.
Berada
Hii red cartel we have to fight. Because our Chelsea na Forest ndo wanataka kuwapigania.
Hadi Everton we are supporting them kwa EPT.
Hata Chelsea si Blue Cartel.
Oh yeah, it's Blue Cartel.
Blue Cartel.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Fair enough. Afterwards, I think it's fantastic that we've had you here. And at the end of the day, there is still that league segment where we always have, and he's a good friend of the show. He's a good friend of ours from SportPesa.
Yes.
I wonder where Steve is this week.
Ayo, wagwan guys, what's up? Well, Steven this time is not in the ground. Mazeni nimetoka Safari 7s 2024 huko Machakos na nilisahau kurekodi nikiwa kwenye grounds manze. So not to worry, niko hapa SP Studios in the building wenyewe, and I'm just here to give you a wrap of how the Safari 7s 2024 went down. So in case you've been living under a rock na hujajua results ilienda vipi, I'm here to inform you that Shujaa managed to defend their title on home soil. That is after beating Shogun Rugby 12-0, courtesy of tries by Benson Salem and Patrick Odongo. Remember Benson Salem alikuwa top point scorer and top try scorer in the tournament. What a tournament he had. And then Odongo akaongeza ya pili. Samuel Asati was of course the player of the final na ali put in such a good performance. Remember, Shujaa hakuwa na some of their key players. Onyala hakukua, co-captain Omondi pia hakukua, Yoko hakukua, Kevin Wekesa, that is, you know, but they still managed with the new squad. Ilikuwa na my youngsters hapo, but waka managed to get there. Wakamanaged to get the job done. In the women's side, it was an invitational side. Costa Blanca Barbarians from Spain waliweza kufanya mambo yao. So that is the update from where Steven, over and out. Until next time, jibambeni hapo studio mazee. Na remember, Kogalo, tunakuja hii weekend. We are back in action. See you soon.
All right, so that was Steve's update, man. He attended the Safari Sevens, which the Shujaz won on the men's side.
Yeah.
And of course, the Costa Blanca won on the women's rugby side.
Absolutely.
That's done now.
Yeah, boy.
It's time to talk about an area where you'd never shine at.
Who?
FPL.
Lotan.
Lotan kwanza go down. Wow, bro.
I thought you were about to say the Champions League.
Uko pia mshine?
Sisi ama wao?
Uko na moja?
Wait, are we not talking about the FPL?
Oh my days.
Oh, did you see that the video of Haaland calling Odegaard?
Oh yeah. Haaland called Odegaard and asked him about Champions League, bro.
Wait, where was Haaland when they were getting clapped for one? He was the captain, no?
Yeah.
He was not humble enough to face the press.
Because he plays against. Okay, let me not insult.
Anyway, he's humble enough to score goals for you week in, week out, because I'm sure he's your captain in your team right now.
Yeah, he is.
But at the end of
the
the
last
day-
2 game weeks, he's been drawing blanks. I think Toka Aseme be humble. Has he scored since then?
No,
Yes.
he's blank.
Against who?
He's blank. In the EPL, he's blank.
Yeah,
in the EPL, he's
blanked, a good one.
He's blanked, yeah.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think, of course, this is not my forte, but I did try to come up with the, tips and tricks for the upcoming game week.
Yes.
This time, of course, the international break took over, but kudos to you if you had green arrows before, and pull up your socks if you had red arrows. Nyaash, I know you're
I
familiar.
had a lot of green.
You're
You're
familiar when I mention socks. You're familiar with what goes on.
I had a lot of green.
But at the end of the day, I had premium picks for you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Of course, this time there's 3 of them. Bukayo Saka, Cole Palmer, and Mohamed Salah.
Wait.
Now, I think if you have all 3 of them, there's no you have Haaland. But at least I know you have 2. Either you have Saka Palmer or Palmer Salah or what. But the one person I would advise you to get rid of this time is Cole Palmer. Because Chelsea are coming up with difficult fixtures, my brother.
Listen,
Chelsea are coming up with difficult fixtures, bro.
Yeah.
I've been a hater of CP for a while, man. But I think he's the one person that. I mean, him and Haaland have to be in your team for the whole
You
season.
have to hold on to them.
You just have to
There are
struggle.
people that have to be in your FPL. There are 3. Haaland, Palmer, and Saka. Like,
Not even Salah. I mean, when it
Salah
comes to
Salah looks washed.
When it comes to a difficult round of games, I mean, you saw he couldn't perform against Forest, and now Chelsea are going into a 4-game run where it's not going to be easy.
Yeah. But you can trust Cole Palmer to maybe at least create.
No,
Okay,
I'd trust Saka more to come up with an assist or a goal.
Saka's guaranteed. I mean, 7 in 7. That's guaranteed. But Cole Palmer, I think, because it's Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal. I mean,
Newcastle are in there as well.
Oh, God, yeah.
Villa at some point.
I feel like the Man United Newcastle games are the easy ones. So maybe in that point in time, you can have him in your squad. But for Liverpool, Arsenal, that might be a difficult one. Maybe it's just keep Haaland, Saka as well.
Yeah, Saka is a must keep.
But Haaland's doing Haji.
Kai Havertz.
Why?
I think there's a guy that's low-key under the water called Kai Havertz.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if you can have.
Do you really want to have him and Haaland?
But if
I have him and Haaland.
If you have Haaland, you'd rather someone like a Muniz or a John Duran to partner
I
them.
tried Muniz the first 3 weeks.
Blanks.
The goals are coming from Smith Rowe and Kinaiwobi.
Yeah, Fungi by the So Saka, Haaland's junior by the because since I got him to my squad, 2 games we came, my captain,
Suara.
blanks. If it means him being in my squad and not scoring.
Who won Haaland at the game week 5?
No.
Mama.
No. I had Kinasala
And I keep telling you, you're the worst FPL manager utakangi
Yet I have
kusikia.
more points than you.
No, you don't. No, you overall.
Toa.
Oh my God,
Toa.
what are you saying?
Toa.
Umse anasema nini? If you're worse than Lotan at FPL,
Evidence iko kwa karatasi.
Umse anasema nini bana?
It's
Umse ananiambia
weird
nini?
when 2 men are telling each other Toa. But anyway, Toeni. Haya, Nyaash, Toa.
Hey.
You know where I come from. I'm renowned. We are blessed.
No. We are talking about fantasy.
Oh my God. How many points do you have?
A lot of points.
How many points do you have?
Why are you not winding up the show?
How many points do you have?
Let me check. Give me a second. Like last game we had 52.
No, we're talking about overall.
Overall points.
And I want to see.
Overall points.
You know this
377.
377.
Lotan is last.
No, I'm not last.
Wait, Gibbs is last in our league.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Wait,
I'm above
City,
you.
guys.
Onyesha Lotan.
I'm above
No,
you.
you're 377. Nyaash uko na ngapi?
384.
Amenishinda tu
I thought I told
na
ya.
wiki moja tu
I'm a star.
na wiki moja.
Shut the hell up, bro. Shut the hell up.
Na wiki moja. Anyway, to wrap up all this FPL talk, I think we've talked about how players to hold on to could probably. Lotan has said Palmer.
Oh, wow,
I haven't.
409, and I'm the quiet one.
No shit. That's a lie.
Toeni.
Fair enough. So players to hold on to, of course, Lotan has mentioned Cole Palmer. I've said Saka. You've said Haaland as well, and Saka as well. I think players to get. I think players to get could be Emiliano Martinez from Villa as a keeper.
Actually,
And I think the guys you shouldn't double down on.
Chris Wood, guys.
Guys you shouldn't double down on. I repeat, the only Arsenal defender you should have is Magalhaes because of the set pieces. Because you guys are no longer keeping clean sheets.
Right.
But do not get any other Arsenal defenders. Do not get United defenders. And also, don't get City defenders. Because even them man can't keep clean sheets.
Oh, yeah, they can't. They can't.
Yeah.
In fact, Man United, don't get any Man United player.
But Onana has the most clean sheets.
Avoid them all, you know.
Onana has the most clean sheets.
See, took on Martinez.
So, Basi, I think I will let you take the floor. You know what time it is.
Oh, it's about that time. Where I get to show why I'm the needle mover. The Jabroni Slayer has to be the trivia.
Of course. It's
Oh,
trivia
man,
time.
you man didn't
It's
tell me.
trivia time.
I didn't
Today
get
I'm
ready
keeping
for
the
this,
red
man.
buzzer. I'm keeping the
But
red.
how's the leaderboard? I want to see the leaderboard.
I think
you are 2
you're
weeks of
top
not
by
winning.
1 point.
Oh, still.
By a point. Because of Okusimba last week.
Mame.
Yeah.
Wewe nilikuwa naleta watu kwa wakati siko.
Who's the adjudicator?
Of course, Otis is going to take over the trivia now.
Jack.
Na
He's
nimemwenjoy.
asking the question.
Make sure he gets no chance to answer.
All right. Is it on? Make sure your machine
Make
is
sure
on.
it is on. Usianze kulia. Make sure the buzzer is on.
Oh,
Hey, mtu ya Arsenal.
turn on. I'm like, turn on
Watu wa
what?
Arsenal na
Come on,
Tusker
man.
FC na sijui nini.
All right. Sorry, my bad.
Otis.
Okay, let's go. Question number 1. Who is the top scorer in the fixture between Liverpool and Chelsea?
Yo, come on now. Top scorer between Liverpool and Chelsea. Didier Drogba.
Nope.
Mo Salah.
Nope.
Oh, it's my turn. Top scorer, Chelsea. Fernando Torres.
No.
Hiyo
what's the
imeenda.
Ian Rush, 10.
Oh.
Yeah, Rush. I wasn't
Hata
born,
ningesema
man.
Rush.
Yeah, I'm not that old.
Question number 2. Which active player has the most assists in the Premier League?
In this season on my agenda,
Active.
Generally active.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, correct.
This sucks.
Number 3.
Limpopo.
Okay, number 3. How many World Best Player of the Year did Ronaldinho win?
1.
Nope.
3.
Nope.
Come on.
5.
No.
Oh, come
Hiyo imeenda ngapi?
Wait,
2.
he had 2 Ballon d'Ors.
No Ballon
One
d'Or.
player
No,
of the year.
one player of the year.
Ballon
World
d'Or
Best.
is 1. Okay.
Alright, fair
Question number 4.
How many questions do we have?
5.
Okay. So I can win with a 1-0. 1-0.
Let's go. How many times has Kenya participated in the African Cup of Nations?
Yangu imekwama, guys. Oh.
Imekuwa magani.
Sema.
Si uache nijibu, bro.
Tuseme.
Acha nijibu.
Tuseme.
It's 3 times.
Nope.
Twice.
Yeah.
Nope.
4.
Nope.
How many?
6.
Hey, Firat anatuangusha. Just tell me Firat out.
And the last one.
Yeah.
What is the name of Nottingham Stadium?
Thank you for this opportunity. Nottingham Park.
Nothing.
Kuna. Imeenda. Oh, mimi. Oh.
Tuseme.
Acha nijibu.
Oh my God.
Inaitwa the City Stadium. The City Ground.
Oh, man. I was oh, crap, man.
What is this?
That's what I'm talking about. 0.
1-1.
1-1. So last one.
1-1. Imeenda hivyo.
So
Oh, tiebreaker.
umsisi ameenda home. Okay.
So relax. You're a guest.
Manchester
You're a
United.
guest. Unanifukuza kwangu. Man United already out for in contention for the
Everywhere.
How many goals did Aguero score in the Premier League?
260.
260
Kwani Alan Shearer?
ulimpea. 180.
Give it to me. Give it to me. 184.
Yeah!
I have the exact figure.
No, you are not there.
The exact figure.
It's close.
Listen, this is statistics. There's
was
no
closest?
closest.
There's
No,
closest.
I have the exact figure.
That was
I have
closest.
There's not.
Hamtanguza Murima.
No. Exactly.
There's nothing like closest.
I was closest.
Wanauliza ingine bwana.
I was closest. Hatuwezi shinda hapa. Wait, how many goals?
I have the exact
What's the number?
figure.
What's the number?
184. I said it. I have the exact
Then
figure.
it cannot be him. It
111.
can't be him.
What do
Where
you
is
mean?
Simba?
20 minute Man United.
All right, I'll take all the 3 points. Thank you very much.
Petition to have the
So,
adjudicator
okay,
removed.
judges, you've decided.
And the Supreme Court.
Judges, you've decided.
Now,
1-1.
wait, what? Why?
2-1-0.
Yes.
It,
No,
it
that-
can't be two, man.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
How?
That makes no sense.
But the law
I
was
said
not
the
put in
exact
terms of
figure.
closeness.
No.
Who
I
said
said
it was
the-
about
The
closeness?
judge.
I said the exact
Who
figure.
said, man? Who
The
said?
judge.
But I
Wanauliza
said the
ingine
exact
bwana.
figure. I said the exact figure.
3 points to the Arsenal 1-0. To the Arsenal 1-0.
Hapana.
To the Arsenal 1-0.
Apana, I
The
guess
red
the
cartel has
exact
cheated.
figure.
The red cartel is at it again.
I guess the exact figure.
Aya, boss, that's what's up.
Hamtanifanyia hivi. Anyway, that was a good round of trivia.
Yebo.
And of course, a big shout out going to last week's episode. The question of the week was, how many goals did Kenya score when they played Namibia in the previous international break? The answer was 2. So a big shout out going to Elvis Masibo, who said 2 goals. That was the first comment. So, congratulations to you. A reminder that this week's question of the week is, who scored the winning goal when Chelsea and Liverpool last met in the Carabao Cup final? Type it up in the YouTube comments. Up until then, I've been Brian Waudu, your host. Of course, joined in the red corner by the ultimate needle mover, the Jabroni Slayer,
Yebo.
Nyaash, representing the millions and millions of Arsenal fans.
Kabisa.
And of course, our resident former Arsenal fan.
Oh, yes.
Lotan.
Very important that you...
Up until next time.
Adios.